Welcome back to the Sports Perspective TV viewers and subscribers. As always, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate you taking your time out to watch the video and interacting with the video as well. Now, in match 7 of the CPL, between the Guyana Amazon Warriors and the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, we saw where Shimron Hetmyer, he stamped his class in that game. It was a record-breaking match. A few records were either equaled or broken. So, going to be giving you the details of Hetmyer's performance. Sharing with you the records that were broken and just discussing the match in general. Also, we'll be looking at the CPL. So far after 7 matches. As far as it relates to the teams that look the best. And if there are any surprises so far in the competition in its early stages, right? So question for you, the viewers and subscribers, that you can also answer in the comment section is, so far, which team looks the best to you and which team looks the worst. I think as far as the worst team, I think that answer will kind of be straightforward, but nevertheless, share in the comment sections. And also, are there any surprises for you so far in the CPL? So answer those questions in the comment section. Definitely appreciate you doing so and your interaction as well. And just so before I get into the details, just take a quick second to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. Also very important in helping the channel grow, and it's free and easy way to support the channel, right? So get into the details now. Match 7 of the CPL was between the Guyana Amazon Warriors and the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, right? This was the second match for the Amazon Warriors, and I think it was either the fourth or fifth match for the Patriots, right? So the Amazon Warriors batted first, and I tell you, it was just a spectacular batting performance by the Amazon Warriors. In their first innings, they scored 266 for 7 of their 20 overs. Yes, 266 for 7 in only 20 overs. That a score like that, you normally expect that in a 50 over match. But this year's CPL, it has produced a lot of high scoring encounters, and this one was no different. But this was definitely the highest scoring the highest score by a team in the CPL so far, right? So, and in that total, the main batters for the Guyana Amazon Warriors were Shimron Hetmyer and Ramadullah Gurbaz, the Afghanistan opener, right? But it was Shimron Hetmyer that really led the way. He scored a blistering 91 from just 39 balls. Hitting 11 sixes in his innings, right? Which he hit 11 sixes and no fours, right? So that in itself was a record. In the most sixes hit in an innings without scoring a 4, right? And he was on track to either to equal in the fastest century in CPL history, right? But unfortunately, he got out on 91. But it was brilliant batting by Shimron Hetmyer. Again, stamping his class in the CPL. Showing what he's capable of doing, showing the talent that we know he has. Unfortunately, sometimes he doesn't perform up to that standard. But in this match, he definitely showed what he's capable of doing in leading the Guyana Amazon Warriors to that big score, right? Gurbaz also chipped in and got valuable runs also. Opening the innings, he scored 69 from 37 balls, right? So supporting Hetmyer well, in that innings, him and Hetmyer put on a 116-run partnership from just 47 balls, right? So it was just brilliant ball striking by both players, in leading the Amazon Warriors to their total of 266 for 7. The Patriots in reply, they got to 226 all out, right? So the Patriots did put up a valiant effort, right? And leading the way for them was Andre Fletcher. He scored 81 from 34, right? From 81 from 33. So his strike rate was actually better than Shimron Hetmyer's, but unfortunately that wasn't enough to get his team over the line. Actually the Patriots in their innings, they actually scored at a faster, at a better rate than the Amazon Warriors. You know, but the unfortunate thing for the Patriots in this match was that they lost wickets at regular intervals, you know, which is expected, you know, with that scoreboard pressure, you know, chasing down 267 for victory. You know, that's a lot of pressure on the batsman. So losing wickets is expected, you know, but nevertheless, you know, it was a valiant effort by them. You know, also among the runs for the Patriots was Sheriff Rutherford. He scored 34 from 12, and Kyle Mayers got 28 from 17, and Mikael Louis, you know, the St. Kitts native, he scored 31 from 21. You know, and they were the main contributors with the bat for the Patriots in their innings. You know, another record that was equaled. So there's a total of 42 sixes hit in the match overall between both teams. You know, and that equal the record for the most sixes hit in a T20 match, whether that's franchise or international, equaling the record set by the Calcutta Knight Riders and the Punjab Kings in IPL 2024. So 42 sixes hit in the match, you know, equal that record as well. So, you know, both teams, you know, did well, you know, and with that much run scored, you know, spare thought for the bowlers, you know, most of the bowlers were expensive. You know, Versam Permal bowled decent. He bowled 2 overs for 14 for the Patriots, but most of the other bowlers were expensive, right? But so brilliant batting, you know, by both teams. You know, scoring over 200 runs in T20 is not an easy feat, and both teams were able to do so. So, well, not congratulations, but shout out to both teams. You know, congratulations to the Amazon Warriors on their second victory in the tournament, right? And unfortunate for the Patriots, you know, they've only won one of their first out of their first 4 matches or 5 matches so far. But the CPL it is a long season. You know, all teams will play 10 matches, so they still have a chance to bounce back and finish the season strong and hopefully make a playoff run. Right. So let's talk about the teams that look the best so far in the CPL, right? So if you look at the current standings in the CPL, right? So we have currently atop the standings, you know, are the St. Lucia Kings. So they have played 2 matches so far, and they have won both of their matches. You know what is giving them the edge is their net run rate. So they have a net run rate of 5.03, which is better than that of the Ghana Amazon Warriors, who've also won both of their matches. You know, but their run rate is only 1.0075, and so that's why the Kings are ahead right now. You know, then they are followed by Barbados and Trinidad. You know, both of whom have only played 1 match so far, right? But Barbados' run rate is better than Trinidad's, right? So as you can see, so both St. Kitts and Antigua, they have played 4 matches so far. You know, they've played most of their home matches so far. You know, St. Kitts, you know, they won 1 match, and that was the match they played against Antigua. Antigua, unfortunately, they are still winless in the competition so far, but they have had some close encounters. I remember the first match that went down to the last ball, which I think Antigua should have won. They gave away that match. You know, poor feeling and poor captaincy decisions, you know, cost them that much, right? But so far, I would say as far as the standings go, you know, there isn't any surprise really. You know, I did expect Antigua to struggle a bit, you know, just based on what the team looks like on paper, right? You know, in terms of big names, you know, big name players, they are the team with the least amount of big name players, and they are also missing Brandon King, you know, who is an integral part of their batting lineup. So it's no surprise to me that Antigua are struggling, you know, and for the rest of the teams, you know, St. Kitts and the other teams, you know, those teams, you know, they have their fair share of big name players, right? So it can really go anywhere when they play, right? And obviously there are only 4 semifinal spots. So either way you take it, one of those teams won't make the playoffs. But so St. Kitts being in 5th, I wouldn't say it's surprising. Just based on the quality of the other teams, but I am expecting them to rebound and win some matches. But we have to wait and see how that goes. For me personally, the team that looks the best so far, I would say the St. Lucia Kings, surprisingly so as well. That performance that they put up against it was against the Patriots, right? When the Patriots, was it the Patriots? Yeah, I think it was the Patriots. Yeah, when they scored, they put up that big total. Yes, it was the Patriots when Evin Lewis and Kyle Mayers put on that record-breaking partnership and got to, I think it was 203, and the Patriots and the Kings literally chased that down in about 17 overs, right? So that was a very impressive performance. So they have been the most impressive team to me so far. And I say most surprising team, really. I wasn't expecting them to start off that well. So they have definitely surprised me a bit so far in the tournament. But Trinidad and Barbados, having only played 1 match, they still have a bit more to prove. Both teams, they won their first match, so let's see how they go for the remainder of the series, remainder of the competition. And but I am expecting them to do well. They have their fair share of big name players as well who performed for them in the match that they played. So interesting tournament so far. Definitely share your thoughts in the comment section. Again, like I said, and as it relates to which team so far has looked the best for you. If which team looks the worst, and if has any of the teams surprised you so far in the tournament. That's all I have for you in this video, though. Do remember to like the video, and subscribe to the channel as well. Subscribe. Can't stress that enough. And like the video. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video.